our VVIPs to please take their seats in front. Thank you. Press conference, let's please feast our eyes on the screens in front of you as we take a look at our sponsors video for KLFW Ready to Wear 2017. Very good afternoon. Yang Berhormat Dato' Mas Ermiyati Samsudin, Deputy Minister of Tourism and Culture. Yang Berbahagia Dato' Rashidi bin Hasbullah, Deputy Secretary General Culture. Yang Berusaha Puan Yahati binti Awam, Deputy Secretary General Tourism. Yang Berbahagia Dato' Sri Mirza Muhammad Tayyab, Director General. Mr. Andrew Tan, founder of Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week Ready to Wear 2017. Yang Berbahagia Dato' Joyce Yap, Chief Executive Officer, Retail Pavilion Kuala Lumpur. Esteemed members of the press and media, distinguished guests, fashionistas, fashion designers, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the press conference of KL Fashion Week Ready to Wear 2017. Can we have a big round of applause, please? I'm Elaine Daly, and on behalf of the organizers of KL Fashion Week, we'd like to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you for taking time out and for being here at Zouk at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, Andrew, I must commend you for making this happen yet again for the 5th time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, a big, big achievement. I've known Andrew since I was 16, which was just about 3 years ago. And, you know, I mean, from a modeling coach, he's evolved since then in putting this together, getting fashion designers to come together, creating jobs and making excellent fashion come together, bringing Malaysia to the world, right, Andrew? So big round of applause for Mr. Andrew Tan. Now a little bit about Fashion Week itself. Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week Ready to Wear was conceptualized, as we said, in 2013 as a B2C platform for Malaysian designers to showcase their ready-to-wear collection and ultimately highlighted the strength and creativity of Malaysia's fashion industry to local and international customers. Celebrating its 5th anniversary this year, KLFW Ready to Wear 2017 will present an exciting mix of designers in the Malaysian capital over 5 highly anticipated days. Close to 150 designers will be showcasing their never-seen-before runway collection exclusively at KL Fashion Week Ready to Wear from the 16th to the 20th of August 2017 at Pavilion Kuala Lumpur. Now, before we begin with the speeches, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at a throwback video of KLFW Ready to Wear 2016 by Minecraft. That was a little sneak peek of what happened last year. I'm sure we'll have a lot more exciting stuff happening this year. And now, without any further ado, I'd like to please invite the man himself, the founder of KLFW Ready to Wear 2017, Andrew Tan.
Thank you, Elaine. Yang Berhormat Dato' Mas Ermiyati Samsudin, Deputy Minister of Tourism and Culture. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yang Bahagia Dato' Rashidi bin Hasbullah, Deputy Secretary General Culture. Yang Berusaha Puan Yahati binti Awang, Deputy Secretary General Tourism. Yang Bahagia Dato' Yen Yong Heng, Deputy Secretary General Management. Yang Bahagia Dato' Sri Mirza Muhammad Tayyab, Director General. Mr. Rozwan bin Ismail, Under Secretary, Event Management Division. Mr. Manoharan Priyasamy, Director, Package Development Division. Mr. Iskandar Mirza bin Muhammad Yusof, Director, Corporate Communication Division. Yang Bahagia Dato' Joyce Yap, Chief Executive Officer, Retail Pavilion, Kuala Lumpur. Members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for taking time off your busy schedule to be with us today as we celebrate Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week 5-year anniversary. A round of applause, please. We worked very hard to come to this 5-year. As you know by now, Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week Ready to Wear was conceptualized in 2013, as Elaine has said, as a platform for Malaysian designers to showcase their ready-to-wear collections and highlight the creativity of our fashion industry to the local and international consumers. On August 16, 2017, we will be back at Pavilion Bukit Bintang for the 5th year in a row. And I can't thank the Pavilion Group enough for their constant support and trust that they have placed on Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week. A big thank you to our generous venue partner, Pavilion Kuala Lumpur. Thank you, Dr. Joyce. Over the past 5 years, we have met many challenges, but we have never wavered from our goal to continually develop the retail landscape for our local designers. And ultimately succeeded our mission in placing KLFW as one of the most prominent and influential fashion platforms in Malaysia. That's for sure. As we gained more than 20 million in media traction last year, we're able to convert that attention to capital for our local designers because KLFW is essentially an enormous sales-driven marketing campaign for our Malaysian designers. For the next 5 years, we have planned to unite further our ecosystem by starting different dialogues between textile and print experts, and hopefully create a knowledge-driven component to our main event in advance to the competitive advantage of our fashion industry. The fashion landscape had been accelerating very rapidly over the past few years, and I trust that knowledge and innovative capacity are at the heart of strategic potential and organizations that excel in attracting, creating, managing, sustaining learning capabilities are the most likely to succeed. Last year, KLFW brought more than 1,000 people together over 5 days at Pavilion Kuala Lumpur to witness more than 100 local designers' collection. And at the same time managed to generate this year, we will have more than 150 designers. So we're very, very proud to support our homegrown designers. 20 of which from these 150 designers belongs to the Air Asia Runway Ready Designer Search. As Air Asia has been organizing their search with KLFW for the past 3 months, extended over 10 ASEAN countries. So please give them a round of applause because I've been through each and every one of that country. So to select top 2 from this individual country, and there is so much of opportunities and experience that I have gone through, and this, I must say, you know, promoting Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week as a platform and supported by Tourism Malaysia as it is, you know, I personally feel today there's so many countries who claim that they want to be the fashion hub of Asia. But through what we have done for Air Asia Runway Ready Designer Search and Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week along with Tourism Malaysia, I mean, we have covered the 10 ASEAN countries. I can't believe it myself. So if anyone claims that they are the fashion hub of Asia, I think Malaysia claims it all. So I think we should all give ourselves a round of applause. It's a lot of hard work. Okay, so from August 16th to 20th, KLFW Ready to Wear will be back at our official venue, the Pavilion Bukit Bintang, for 5 days, as we welcome back a great number of designers that have been with us from 2013, as well as an increasing number of new designers showing for the first time. Working closely with Tourism Malaysia and Air Asia, we have the opportunity to invite 6 international guest designers this year from Australia, China, India, South Korea, Philippines, and Japan to facilitate a creative dialogue between our local and international designers. We have so much more exciting news to announce this time around as we work with Epson Malaysia to explore printing options, giving even more creative freedom to our designers as they have the opportunity to create their uniquely printed garment. Thank you, Epson, because this is something that our designers would always want to go for, to create their own individual print. We've been collaborating with Yayasan Budi Penyayang Malaysia for the past 2 years, and the winners of Piala Sri Indon 2016 will be presenting a brand new collection this year at KLFW 2017. I'm looking forward to this as they translate their artistry in a whole new aesthetic. With KLFW, we can offer them high visibility and exposure, perhaps even accelerate the next chapter of their designing career, and I wish them all the best. Thank you, Puan Nori Abdullah, and thank you, Dato' Leila. Thank you for being such a good partner. Batik is one of Malaysia's main heritage, and to understand the craft behind the art, I realized how much work was put into the creation when Tengku Puan Temenggung Kelantan Tunku Datuk Hajar Nur Yahati binti Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Haj, founder of Yanas, invited me to Kelantan to see the craftspeople at work. For this craft to be sustainable, we have to make it more relevant. So 6 designers that I've chosen, all previous winners and final Asia Runway Ready Designer Search project, was given a chance to reinvent Batik by fusing their design language with fabrics created and made through the Yanas Foundation. With this, we hope that Batik will be enjoyed by even more people as they adapt to their lifestyle. Heritage and pride go side by side, so it's only appropriate to continue this dialogue with hashtag I'm Homegrown. I Am Homegrown is our official campaign for 2017, jointly conceptualized by Fashion Valley and Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week. Thank you, Mr. Fazal, the founder of Fashion Valley, who's here with us. A round of applause, please. The aim of this campaign is to instill pride and recognition of Malaysian talents in our fashion and creative industry. As ambitious as all of our initiatives can be, it would not be possible without the support from all the partners and friends of Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week. And we're truly blessed to be at this moment where we see a revival of Malaysian creativity and innovation in the field of fashion. And I would like to thank everyone that plays a part in this fantastic event. Thank you so much, because this week here means a lot to me and to my team, who we have worked very hard to put Malaysia on the map of our Southeast Asian neighbors. I am very, very proud of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir Andrew Tan, founder of KLFW Ready to Wear. And now I'd like to please invite, as Andrew mentioned, Fazal Noor, co-founder, Chief Executive Officer of Fashion Valley, to please give a speech.
Good afternoon, everyone. We were expecting a pretty young lady to represent Fashion Valley, but I guess today you have the total opposite. Yang berhormat Datuk Mas Erniati Samsudin, Yang berbahagia Datuk Rashidi bin Hasbullah, Yang berusaha Jahati binti Awam, Yang berbahagia Datuk Jan Jok Keng, Yang berbahagia Datuk Sri Mirza Muhammad Aid, Mr. Rozwan bin Ismail, Mr. Manoharan Peryasabi, Mr. Iskandar Mirza bin Muhammad Yusuf, my good friend Mr. Andrew Tan, and my ever young landlady, Yang berbahagia Dato' Joyce Yao. Members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. In a couple of weeks, all of us will be descending into Bukit Bintang to celebrate the highlight event in our fashion calendar and to support the best of our fashion industry has to offer. It's hard to argue for a more unique venue than the Center Court of Pavilion KL, on the same floor as international luxury brands like Gucci and Burberry on one side, and household fashion brands like Zara and Topshop on the other. These brands are sidelined, while our fashion designers literally take center stage. This year, Fashion Valley is stepping up our efforts to get everyone to recognize the incredible talents Malaysia has to offer. On the first day of KL Fashion Week, we'll be launching our hashtag I Am Homegrown campaign, as mentioned by Andrew. It's a campaign to celebrate the dreamers who have gone into the industry, and even after rejections and failures, they still pick themselves up and continue chasing their dreams. Their tenacity and perseverance is what makes them stand out in the crowd. This campaign starts with fashion designers, but it's not just limited to them. It's supported by more than 50 icons from various backgrounds. We have people such as Bron Halari, to Datuk Chef Wan, Tuan Sri Tiara Jacquelina, to Joe Flizzo, Tan Sri Sharizad, to Nurul Isa. You can see that this campaign sets aside race, religion, occupation, and political differences, and focuses on that one thing that we all should be most proud of, to call ourselves Malaysian. I hope you'll join us in this campaign and be proud to say hashtag I Am Homegrown. This is also the first fashion week where our store is just a couple of floors above the stage. I invite you all to drop by because we'll be transforming it to showcase our icons and the runway collections, and perhaps even more of a surprise. So do drop by in between the shows, and you never know who you'll meet there. On top of that, we'll be having our own pop-up store outside the Bukit Bintang entrance, where you can purchase your own hashtag I Am Homegrown merchandise and get your OOTD taken by well-known, homegrown, talented fashion photographers. If you see a wife dragging her husband into the booth, that's probably me and him. And to Andrew, thank you again for allowing us to be part of this amazing event. To the fashion designers, good luck, break a leg, and put on an unforgettable show. To all the supporters and attendants, thanks for all the selfies and posts and hashtags. Let's make this event a great one. As Andrew said, we have the eyes of ASEAN on us. Let's have the eyes of the world on us as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, co-founder and chief executive officer of Fashion Ballet. And now I'd like to please invite Simeon Sia, brand manager of Vivo, to please make a speech.
First and foremost, I would like to thank the founder of KLFW Fashion Week, Mr. Andrew for this limelight to Vivo Malaysia. We are here for the collection to celebrate and showcase the creativity that turns wheel of prospection with business in Malaysia. Over the course of the next few days, our designers will make style collaborations which fuels our consumer desires to encourage the fashion industry of Malaysia. Creativity is also channeled into fashion statements of a different kind. We are seeing changes not just here in Malaysia but across Southeast Asia. Our industry is going through changes. See now, buy now, men and women's collection coming along together, and some brands pull out the show in the next coming weeks. Change can be challenging, but at this time of extraordinary innovation, we will thrive in KL Fashion Week. Putting the spotlight on creative business through the events like KL Fashion Week is essential. Supporting talents to develop sustainable business is a must. Encouraging creative to be creative entrepreneurs and to innovate is a must for success for Malaysian fashion industry. Creativity, innovation, business, inclusiveness are at the heart of Malaysia fashion. At Vivo, we believe that our smartphone is a fashion statement. It represents who you are. It is an identity, your identity. Truly, it's an honor for me to be standing here during KL Fashion Week and work closely with them to with the pioneers of our fashion, of our homegrown designers. By working with key leaders, influencers of the fashion industry, this has presented us with a golden opportunity to work across with different designers and in Malaysia to gain insight into taste, lifestyle preference of Malaysia consumers. Because at Vivo, we strive to be the brand that identifies with consumers on a personal level. We have always tried ourselves to associate ourselves with fashion, especially when we introduce the anti-megapixel perfect selfie camera, such as the V5 Plus and the V5 Plus, as we develop an identity with fashion. As you have noticed, our brand as a whole has been making headways among increasing young and trendy audience who are, without a doubt, fashion cautious. Vivo's perfect selfie moment emphasizes our reach towards loyal customers. From stylists top in the market, trendiest bag they can find on fashion accessories available. Lastly, I wish that KL Fashion Week to be as successful as ever. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Simeon Sim. We'd like to acknowledge that the CEO of Vivo, Mike Zhu, and Alex Tan, the brand director, is here as well. Gentlemen, where are you? Okay, since Danielle, I think you've got a task for me to do, right? Since we've got Vivo on board this year, and since we've got the phone here, I was requested to take the first selfie for the press conference, so here goes. So everybody please give us your best smile, okay? Okay, everyone. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I'd like to invite our next speaker, Jason Low, Chief Executive Officer from Tube Talk.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry to go through the salutations. We'll rush through it again. Kami datang mas kami hati Samsudin, Deputy Minister of Tourism and Culture. Kami ada dua di Dinas Buat Deputy Secretary General Culture. Yang besar Wan Hayati binti Awang Deputy Secretary General Tourism. Yang bahagia Datuk Sri Miza Muhammad Ayat Director General Tourism Malaysia. Yang bahagia Datuk Razak, Chief Executive Officer, Retail Berlin. Ms. Andrew Tan, founder of KL Fashion Week, ready to wear 2017. Congratulations, it's an incredible event. Thank you for having Tube Talk here. Just to let you know that Tube Talk, if we're a barometer of what to go by, then this is our 8th year. We had 8 years today, and in fact, it joins with KL Fashion Week. And we have a knack for picking the coolest, most hippest trends that can set. And if we're anything to go by, we first started out, we started doing concerts again in a time when there was no ROI. There was no ROI, no ROI, no, we wouldn't do it. No, Mexico don't do anything, no ROI. No, so come on, no. Did you know? We actually did it, even though there was no ROI, but there was. And then 5 years ago, we predicted that Malaysia would win our first gold medals at Olympic level, and that it would be won by the Paralympic contingent. And 5 years, last year, we were in Rio, and after a huge program, we won our first 3 gold medals in 24 hours, and it was won by para-athletes. So, if that's anything to go by, mixed martial arts. We got involved in mixed martial arts 5 years ago. We built it up to what it is today, and the likes of Peter Davis and Osman, and all the rest, Elaine Daly are now household names in the MMA or sporting field. And for some reason, the fashionistas began to call out to us. So, Andrew, if this is anything to go by, I hope that we are aligned with what is going to be the hippest, coolest bunch of people in the whole of Southeast Asia. Thank you. I know you mentioned 10 countries, but there are 11. You missed out Brunei. So, I want to thank all of you very much for allowing us to be part of this. We definitely see this as an increasing crowd, and we're doing something special on Instagram. We're doing a makeover on Instagram. So if anybody wants to look like someone else or brand new, then do follow us and check out our Instagram. Talk will be doing a lot of things in conjunction with our 8th year anniversary coming up to August 19th. So thank you very much. Elaine Daly, again, thank you very much. You still look 16. Thank you so much, everyone, and good luck for the week. Malaysia, Wilayah.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, aspiring fashion designers across the ASEAN region are set to receive the opportunity of a lifetime with the launch of AirAsia's Runway Ready Designer Search 2017, which has expanded to cover all 10 ASEAN countries this year. The competition will see auditions, tours across capitals of each country throughout April to June in search for the top 2 aspiring fashion designers to represent their country at the grand finale, which will take place this August. Let's take a look at this video. The winner of this regional designer search will walk away with prizes worth at least 350,000 ringgit, including a confirmed slot at KL Fashion Week Ready to Wear 2018, 25,000 ringgit sponsored by Fashion Valley to produce a capsule collection, which will be sold on fashionvalley.com, and 150,000 AirAsia big points, as well as AirAsia flights and more. So, big round of applause to whoever wins it. Now, without any further ado, I'd like to invite someone very special, Dr. Joyce Yap, Chief Executive Officer, Retail Pavilion, KL, for her speech.
I think after so many speakers, definitely everyone is actually longing to party and not so much want to listen to me. But there's another very important person after me, so then you have to stay put to listen. First of all, I must express my greatest gratitude, and I salute Andrew. You know, easy to look at success, okay, but perseverance, commitment, and hard work behind the curtain is all we know is hard. It's not so easy. Anyway, good afternoon, and Yang Berhormat Datuk Mas, Deputy Minister of Tourism and Culture Malaysia, Andrew Dan, founder of KL Fashion Week Ready to Wear, Datuk, Tati, and many friends, media, designers of Kuala Lumpur Pavilion, so as Andrew's friends. Your friends are my friends, so must come to Pavilion to shop. We are all friends. Pavilion Kuala Lumpur is entering into its 5th year of partnership with KL Fashion Week. We are very honored you have once again chosen us as your partner. Every year we see new designers, new styles, new audience, but more importantly, new exciting experience for all to enjoy. Experiential events is at the heart of Pavilion Kuala Lumpur. We recently host Hollywood star Ansai Alcott in Baby Drivers. At first when they told me Baby Drivers, I thought it's a comedian show. It's the driver, you know, drive for the babies, you know. Terrible, how ignorant I am. Just last week we had Japan Exposed again, where Picadoro sang his famous PPAP song at the center court. I also couldn't understand. You have a pen, you have an apple, you have pineapple. Well, I mean there's something I don't understand, but it's alright as long as all of you enjoy. Next week again, popular South Korean hard rocks, Song Joong-ki and the rest will come to Pavilion again. But nothing compared to after that. That is the next most exciting event where I see most of you, all the beautiful people dress up and come to Pavilion. That's KL Fashion Week 2017. With all the excitement of this Make Our Mall a great platform for local talents to showcase their work. We hope to see more local designers flourish into great designers and entrepreneurs. Actually, I just say look at Basil and Bibi Yusof. They really is somebody again I like to salute, you know. They have already now, we usually say from online to offline, but they are the one proven the market and the industry that no, the other way around, you can make it as well. And very soon they will open another dark store soon with us in Pavilion. As part of our social responsibility towards and the industry, we will continue to support KL Fashion Week. And just now I was talking to Andrew, perhaps it's time Pavilion Group should look at a venue that's a little bit more permanent for local designers. Tourism Malaysia has been a great partner too, and I believe this great synergy coupled with the designers' passion, enthusiasm, we can elevate Malaysia as what Andrew said, the fashion hub in this region. With this, I thank you very much, and remember, lock in your dates to come to Pavilion KL to see Andrew's hard work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jones, and we'll definitely see you at Pavilion from the 16th to the 20th of August. And now, last but not least, we'd like to invite our guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Datuk Mas Hermianto Samsudin, Deputy Minister of Tourism and Culture, for his speech. Silakan.
Mr. Andrew Tan, the founder of Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week, ready to wear 2017. Country Country, Datuk Satin, Conf, distinguished guests, members of media, ladies and gentlemen. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam satu Malaysia. It gives me great pleasure to be here this afternoon for the media launch of Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week, ready to wear 2017. Malaysia's biggest fashion event. I would like to thank the organizer Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week for inviting me to this prestigious event. Congratulations for your continuous efforts and commitment in organizing this event for the 5th year. The Ministry of Tourism and Culture Malaysia is pleased to support this event, as we believe that lifestyle and fashion programs such as this will help to boost the growth of our shopping sector further. Moreover, we are still celebrating the Malaysia Mega Sale Carnival until 31st of August. I would like to bid all the international media from Australia, Brunei, China, Indonesia, India, Japan, the Philippines, South Korea, and Vietnam, as well as 6 international fashion designers from Australia, China, India, Japan, the Philippines, and South Korea who welcome to Malaysia. Besides that, on 18 August, the grand finale of ASEAN Runway Ready Designer Search 2017 will be held, when 20 aspiring contestants from 10 ASEAN countries will display their talents to gain recognition in the fashion industry. This event also goes in line with the Visit ASEAN M50 Golden Celebration Year on the 50th anniversary of ASEAN Visit. Ladies and gentlemen, indeed, shopping as a leisure activity takes place often in the tourism sector. This is reflected in the high levels of tourism development, in which it holds the biggest share of tourist expenditure. In Malaysia, for 2016, tourist expenditure on shopping taking up growing at 31.7%. We are also seeing an increase in the amount spent by tourists on shopping. I'm sure that you just will love to listen to this. In 2016, tourists spent RM 26.03 billion on shopping, up to 20.3% against to RM 21.63 billion in the previous year. Meanwhile, per capita expenditure has also increased from RM 841.1 billion in 2015 to RM 972.6 in 2016. And recently, we just launched the shopping package when during the World Expo in Kazakhstan, Astana in Kazakhstan. And I would like to inform you guys also that the ASEAN market remains the largest contributor of tourist arrivals to Malaysia. In 2016, a total of 20.3 million tourists from ASEAN countries visited Malaysia, constituting 75.8% of the country's total arrival of 26.8 million. Tourist receipts from ASEAN market amounted to RM 56.2 billion, which was 68.4% of our total tourist receipts in 2016. For the first quarter of 2017, Malaysia already received 5.03 million tourists from ASEAN countries, signifying an increase of 2.4% in the same period last year. This is an encouraging trend towards meeting Malaysia's ultimate goal for this year, which is to attract 23.1 million ASEAN tourists. And ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I would like to announce that Malaysia also will be hosting 2017 Kuala Lumpur Fashion from 19th to 30th August, in which less than 20 days from now. I think close to the KL Fashion Week as well. And I would also like to emphasize that the 2017 SEA Games will also present an opportunity for Malaysians from all walks of life to come together to celebrate not just sport but also our journey as a nation for the last 3 years. Before I conclude, I would like to thank all the international media as well as the 6 international fashion designers for their participation in this event. And I believe your presence and coverage of this event will help to promote Malaysia further in your respective countries. I would like to wish all of you a pleasant stay in the country, and I hope you have a great time here. And I have no doubt that the annual Fashion Week Ready to Wear will generate greater business both locally and internationally. This certainly goes in line with the effort of the Ministry of Tourism and Culture Malaysia to make Malaysia a premier shopping, leisure and lifestyle destination in the region. Congratulations again to Andrew and the whole team. I know it's not easy for you to up to this journey, but you have made it. And I would also like to remind all of you, like Razak, I am in the group. Don't forget, under the Ministry of Tourism and Culture Malaysia, we have hashtag Sayang Malaysia. So go in line with I am group and Sayang Malaysia. Therefore, I look forward to the success of this event along with the Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week Ready to Wear 2017. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Muhammad. And that's right, as Yang Muhammad actually put it, to show that Tourism Malaysia is as fashionable as Kuala Lumpur Fashion Week itself, Tourism Malaysia has created a fashion on-the-go OOTD truck. I'm sure some of you have seen the truck outside, yes? Well, this initiative is to encourage public to get onto the truck and take an OOTD picture and upload it on social media with the official hashtags, hashtag Are You Runway Ready, hashtag Gerryko, hashtag Silent Malaysia, and hashtag I'm Homegrown. And lucky winners will stand a chance to win tickets to KL Fashion Week and a way for the public to join in the fashion festivities. You can find the truck's schedule. They will be around Kuala Lumpur. They will go around. There will be a pavilion during Fashion Week itself, but I think they'll be in Bangsa, they'll be in Hartamas area. But if you want to know the schedule, please go to KL Fashion Week website. And now, what is KL Fashion Week press conference without a little fashion show and beautiful models? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you hashtag launch by the models.
What are you looking at?
Let your make your view find open your mind. Play inside heartbeat on time. Let your here's the reason. Michael and James, they can't get no better.
For today's press conference, please feast your eyes on the videos. We've got a very music video for you, brought to you by Fashion Daly and KL Fashion Week Ready to Wear. Take it away, guys. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for that fantastic fashion dance video. I am homegrown. Big thank you to Fashion Daly for that, and also to Mindquest for producing such amazing videos. Now, this is the crunch time now. I think a lot of designers are waiting to see your calendar for KLFW 2017. So please, let's have a look at the slots and the 5 days and what's in store for us. Okay, so from the 16th to the 20th of August, we will see you at Pavilion Kuala Lumpur once again on behalf of Andrews Models and KLFW. Thank you so much for being here, especially to our guest of honor and Urma. Thank you very much for being here. A big thank you to Magnum Ice Cream, Cafe Marino, San Pellegrino, Diptyque, and Aqua Pana. Thank you very much, everyone, and we will see you at KL Fashion Week Ready to Wear 2017. Have a great evening.